Hello everyone, welcome back, and we are nearly up to the new year. This may as well be this is the penultimate, not even the penultimate, the last session of the new year probably. Unless I squeeze a few extra episodes, but that's the least of our worries about us. But welcome back, I'm Super CGK 333, and we have done the Teal Mask. The last time you saw us, we were playing Teal Mask. Pokemon wise and CJK timeline wise. But this is Club L. Do we have the pleasure of speaking with Master CJK? Hi, Director Clavel. Yep, so we managed to beat part 1 of hidden treasure areas, and now we're on to Indigo Disc. And we have and our story goes with chatting to Clavel. My, it certainly grows as a good heart, good to be greeted by such a lively response. Never can put a moment of your time in saying we must discuss. Master CJK about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You know some of the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume. Of course, after my field trip, I think it's a clown college. And that was only the 2 students of Blueberry. Indeed, tells you a school trip to Kitakami with the Blueberry Coals, which is in my office. We know about the ogre, Callum. We know you kidnapped Pokemon Shrek. He told me he'd be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it'd be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess I was a bit surprised that Blueberry Director was specific by you by name. I think it's only best that you meet the man at least to find out what he'd be thinking. He's a bit of a character, but not to worry. I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, come by my office and we can discuss the specifics together. I won't take up a few more time. Do take care until we speak again. And you can see good old Clive has been cured from his Clive-itis. He's back to his good old self. Doesn't have to worry about Team Star shenanigans now that they're his combat trained specialists. And I think before we start, let me go through a few changes, because I have completed the fact that you're seeing this playthrough now means I have completed Indigo Disc, and I know our plot of course of action. But I'll explain what more we're planning once we get to the main bit of the school. But as you see, I've come prepared. Good old Ugaure the Tinkatonk is level 100, Nightlight's 100, and Big Green's also level 100 as well. Some of our Pokemon here are underleveled. Oh, I need to transfer that shiny over to... But once we get to the main centre, I have a bit of a special guest. Well, a special Pokemon guest. A special, but I can only do that once we get to Pokemon Home and sort it out. But all it has to do was save the file after Clavel's chatted to me. Yeah, so we gotta make a few. So we might have to make a few sacrifices to the team to make things work. Ogerpon, Zapdos Jr., Azazing. We'll level these up as we can along the way. But I think for the first bit we'll get Ursaluna out. We'll get even though we got level 100, so I still want to make sure that we do level up some of these Pokemon. So yeah, basically these are level 100s for when we need it. Basically, basically for this DLC basically does happen after the area, the Area 0 stuff with Nimona, Arven, and Penny. But with the Kitakami stuff, you could do that before you beat the Elite Four and do all that stuff. Whereas this is right after beating the main game properly. But we just had the post Area Zero Kitakami stuff. Chinglu will keep. But we're gonna have to. But we definitely are gonna have a mixture of the new Pokemon that appear in this game, as well as some old favourites. We won't worry about the Hall of Fame just yet, because who knows? Some of these Hall of Famers might even make an appearance. And you know which Pokemons I might mean that we might bring back to battle. Or for our adventure. But nevertheless, no need to worry. I'm going to give this to Ursaluna. Well, we're not using the Zazie, give Chinglu then. And we are ready to start. So that kept so long, I just wanted to mostly explain what was going to happen. Oh yeah, it's more about the levels. It was more about the levels. Basically, for this one, level 100 might have been over excessive. I'd say 85 to 90 for a comfortable-ish time with this DLC. But you know, we went all out. We made sure. And the Pokemon do level up quite easy. As I have been, as all of my main team on my main save have been level 100 like right away. Like they have been getting up to level 100 fast. Like my Pawmot I had, my Tinkatonk I had a Flareon, Vaporeon, which the Terra Raid ones, the Eevee Terra Raid ones, because remember them 5-star Eevee ones? But yeah, we might have to end up decorating the team. Because expect a lot of twists and turns, and these battles might be interesting. But anyway, let's speak to this new character here. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face before. Who were you again? The name's CJK. Oh, that's right, you're CJK. Yes, I know you, yes. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Cyrano. Hello there, Velly. You're lively as always. Didn't see you were here. Of course, as Director of the Academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what is the matter? It's this student, right? Well, yes, he is, but... I do apologise, Master Gate. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cyrano. Crisp and clean, no caffeine. Did I not mention that? One look at that, young student. Will support you to fail to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master CJK to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, very, very simple. You see, the reason is... Oh, why did I put in that request? Oh, that's right, the school trip to Kitakami. CJ came some of my students there, didn't he? Ha, ha, ha. Yes, one of them was named Carmine, I believe. She was the one who recommended you. Now that I've got to meet you for myself, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Cyrano. I just love for you to come visit my school. Would you like a bit of fresh air? Well, the thing you said about Director Cyrano is that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. Only if you're willing to, of course. I think there's a chance to further expand on your treasure hunt. Director, this is technically my third treasure hunt. I wish to compliment my last CHK, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over in my stead. You will watch over him, will you? Of course, never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you even more further than you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Look, I want to let Clive continue with the Clive-itis stuff, but the fact that my first words, which I said was in normal Clavel's voice, is messed that up. He's cured of the Clive. And we're ready to go. There'll be stuff I'll explain as we get deeper into the intro stuff. Because there's a mission I want to do, but I'm not sure if we'd be able to with the situation of of this blueberry dex. But I'll explain that once we get into doing what we have to do. It might be possible, but get that done as fast as I'm not sure. Welcome to Blueberry Academy. This is actually the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Look how blue the place is. I can tell it's picking the perfect blueberry colour. Let's see what else. Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? How do you know Director Clavel? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple, you see. It's a...
Director Cyrano and Director Clavel got to work at each other through their postgraduate work at the same university. Or at least that's what I heard.
Yes, right, you took the words out of my mouth. Always on point, are you, Lacey?
Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today?
We do. CJK as part of the exchange program. Make you feel welcome, eh?
Oh, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose you introduced yourself, didn't I? I'm Lacey, one of the second year students here. You must be really special, you know. Therefore, Director Cyrano to remember the name of a new student.
Why call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey?
You want me to do it?
Well, as you know, this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit.
Well, that's certainly true, but I still imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please, don't take it like that. It's not like they don't want to show you around or anything. Blacker. Director Cyrano has just a bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right.
No, Michael, no! It isn't right, it isn't right. We are Pokemon battling today. Reset the clock on F1 reference.
That said, it might be a chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. Besides, I'll take on this task.
Excellent.
Now, let's head straight down this bridge to the entrance on you go. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on this central court right here at the entrance. And any student can feel or utilise the court if not used otherwise. I think it's safe to say that you're battling more in here than any other school.
That might be true. Exactly, could have said it better myself.
Dr. Cyrano perhaps thinks finding you need to talk to me. Still, it's really relaxing, even with the sea breeze blowing over you, even when no one's battling. You often get to see students lazing about on the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of school you find very surprising. Wow, Pokemon sometimes terrestrialise here. Really? The terrestrial? Oh, I suppose I'm not even do someone with special in the crowd.
The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region after all. But if we take things a step further than you and your terror orbs, we developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet it piques your interest, don't it? Yes, I guess it does.
There's something easier answer how after we go to lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought.
Always thinking ahead, Lacey. Oh, you know it'd be great if the two of you had a battle.
Why now?
Why not? Let's see that CJK here is capable. And Lacey is a member of the Elite Four we have going here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two.
I wish you would know spending around personal information without asking first. It's not right.
Lacey might set up this Incineroar or B Smash special there. X Factor. Give me a good show now, you two. Lacey, if I win this fight, does this mean I've beaten you?
Let's go, we tend to go for double battle, so let's get to know each other a little better.
And Minimum and Okapon and Ursaluna.
I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I try not to disappoint.
Okay, so we're going to power one of them. And Okapon is going to... Spiky Shield. Oh damn, grass knots.
Oh, we should look at you go right at them tight weakness and precision, don't you?
Escadrille.
Looks like my plus-minus range didn't work. I guess we're going to go out with pure strength. And as you see, with these dual battles, you're going to see a lot of combinations from these trainers. You know, from the classic, you know, weather setup teams to your earthquake with a flying partner, you know, or discharge with a ground partner. You know, and all that jank. You know, you've got your wall setuppers, you've got your other stuff as well. play it safe. We're going throat chop. And some nice meaty XP there. But then again, I think more of the reason I've got a lot of level 100s in my main save is more to do with something we'll find out soon. The students here at Blueberry Academy recently issued terror orbs, so you'll be able to teach us more about them. Ha ha, well done to both of you. Really battled out their blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I have a uniform for you if you like dressing up the part. Yeah, I guess I'll go undercover as a blueberry student. Don't want them thinking I'm a 9-time champion plus champion of time. 10-time champion now. Now that you looked upon, hopefully feel too when you head into the school. You can pick from where you want to go from them gates over there. Come on, I'll show you the pride of Blueberry Academy I found in this terrarium. Yep, we'll get into the terrarium and then we shall make this the intro episode. We'll make this the intro episode and I don't think the session will be that long because I do have work in the morning. But we will make this a short episode. It's been a while since... 2 months since Steel Mask, you know, or 3 months now. And of course we had the problems with Sonic Frontiers and that, and... Them Sonic Frontier issues got a bit better, but it's, you know, it's like, you know... Do them fixing it, forgive them for their original thingies. Well, that's all done now, that's all done now. We are not worried about Frontiers until much, much later on now. This is it, the park we need to see that's regained bravery now and around the world. Our very own terrarium, maybe underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling feel like we're actually on the outside, don't they? We end up getting a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I designed this all myself, believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have a nice toasty subtropical savanna biome. Off to the right you see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to the left you see the crabby, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Ah, my favourite chocolate bar. Get yourself a canyon biome today with this crabby, crunchy, ruggedy, chocolatey taste. Canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance we have the Arctic and Snow Polybodum. The Polybodum. Each bodum's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with utmost care. So you were saying I can do the Homer Australian America thing? Australia, America, hot and cold, hot and cold. That's we find 3 different Pokemon living in each separate area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Siri, which fire tickles your fancy off the bat? Well, I said tropical in my main save, so let's go with the polar biome. Oh, so you like it cold, don't you? I'm not very good with cold myself, but ice-type Pokemon can be awfully cute. If you need to heal your team while you're there, use the self-service healing machine installed around the terrarium. Now, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us how the crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon terrestrialize? Ah, but you already know that, Lacey. Oh, you want me to do the talking in case. Let me show you the reason. And it's above our heads. The green crystal ball. I've only heard it in rumours. There, that's the terrarium core, which presides all over what happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid we jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It kinetically uses terrestrial energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful, well said, sir. That's exactly right. It is so right. Though I sort of know the special material isn't the Trassen core itself, it's never been shared publicly, has it?
Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now I've plumb forgotten. Briar poured this together, so I'm not certain myself.
That's what I thought you might say. Bing bong, bing bong, bing.
Practical battle casting recommends shooting in the coastal biome. Students participating in the class make their way to the coastal biome now.
Oh, it looks like you just entered your class session too. Now's a good chance to pass up. Why don't you join us? You can get the first taste of our school's classes. Oh, I should have said no there. You have a passion for education.
Oh, but I don't mind, though. Thank you. Could you open your Pokédex out for me? Catch as many Pokemon in survive and go souls but wild. It's your student life at Blueberry Academy, so I'm going to live it up to the fullest. Ha ha ha.
And there he goes. Well, you at least can't meet me around when you need. There's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class or when you at the coastal biome.
As you can see, these magical, shiny cube rooms, there are healing rooms and also sometimes our checkpoints. But we want to do this straight away first because there's a familiar face here.
Oh, hey, wait, don't you leave from somewhere? That's right, my old partner. How are you? I mean, CJK. Whoa, Perrin. That's right, good old Perrin's still kicking around. You're doing it yourself, eh? I'm sure appreciate what you helped me and kids come tracking down that blood moon beast. Now I thought I'd just bump into you like this. How about I teach you a new pose to celebrate? Oh, what about the growl if I'm trusting? Is he doing alright? Hey, you can put him on your team sometimes, do a bit of adventuring together. Growl. It's alright, I've got him in my PC box. He's completely safe. I might chuck him out for a few. So you hear some sort of exchange student? Oh, nice. Well, of course I just started working here as a photographer, of course. That's amazing. Pretty much is, alright. I'm still waiting to hear if the school likes my work, to be fair. Say, they want snapshots of Terraria and the students will get marks and stuff, but how about some photos of you? Speaking of photos, I've got a hot tip I could let you in on. Now, I told you, I bet you go running right off. No, I'd still be completing everything I have to. How about this? I'll snap some candid shots of you catching tons of Pokemon in Terraria. You won't even notice I'm nearby. If I make enough headway by my work, I don't reach 200 Pokemon in the Blueberry Pokedex and I'll share the hot tip. Yep, it's another one of these quests. And yes, it's another one of these quests without online. But we'll rant upon that next episode when we'll finally catch some Pokemon. But first, let's heal at the Pokemon Center to confirm my heals. And farewell and Cheerios, and in the next part, me ranting about these 200 Pokemon. And we make our way to the coastal biome. Or catch Pokemon, I don't know.